Wayne Colbert turned out to be Jerry's coach. He didn't stop shouting the whole time Jerry was swimming. Oh boy, it's
Amateur
hour.
Do you know what amateur means?
Amateur?
Amateur. It's like a beginner.
Yeah.
If they say it's an amateur hour, that means, oh, these are all beginning swimmers.
Hey, you're not out there to make snow angels. It's not called the flap stroke, you know. Jerry felt like telling him a thing or two and climbing out of the pool once and for all. But he wasn't a quitter. He was determined to get it right. Still, the harder he tried, the worse it seemed to get. There was no way he was going to do the backstroke right. Nice kick, Grayson, came a voice deeper than Wayne's. Coach Fulton had been watching. He'd seen one thing Jerry was doing well and shouted encouragement. It was just that Jerry needed to keep going. Finally, the whistle blew and they switched off. Jerry was now Wayne's coach. He could hardly wait to yell out his...
You know what that is? Criticisms. Do you know what criticisms are? It's like if you're telling somebody that they're doing something wrong. That's criticisms.
Yeah. But the veteran?
Veteran? Do you know what a veteran swimmer would be?
Like a Navy swimmer?
No, a veteran swimmer, what they're referring to here is a swimmer that's been swimming for a long time. So somebody that's been on the swim team for, years would be a veteran swimmer.
Okay. Seemed to be doing everything right. Jerry couldn't see a single thing to shout about. The last group of coaches and swimmers finished their turns, and Coach Fulton signaled the practice was over. Jerry wandered off by himself towards the locker room.
Okay, very good. Do you want me to read the rest of the chapter for you? Would that be easier for you?
Yeah.
Okay. He'd been amazed by how rough everyone was on each other. Everyone seemed to be trying to be the best. There was no thought of the whole team. This sure was a lot different from baseball, where you all had to play together. In baseball, you were part of a real team. In swimming, you did your own thing, and that was that. Jerry wasn't sure he was cut out for a sport like that. As he left the pool locker room, he was surprised to see some of his baseball buddies heading out to the field. "Hey, Jerry, you're finally out of that cast." "So how's it going?" called Phil Finelli. Phil had been the best southpaw on Jerry's sandlot team and shoe-in for a spot on the school team. "Okay, what are you guys up to?" said Jerry. "A little early practice," said Phil. "Shake out the kinks, Kind of nice out there now. You feel like playing some ball?" Jerry hesitated. His glove was in his gym locker, and there was no reason he couldn't play in his jeans and t-shirt. But was his leg strong enough? Just then, Wayne Cabot entered the locker room. "Hey, Grayson," he called. "Forgot to mention it when you were paddling around out there earlier, but your push-off from the wall was weak. You need to explode into action at the start of every race, even if it's just a practice lap. Might as well start doing it the right way now." With that, he picked up his towel and headed toward the showers. Jerry's face burned. "I'd like to get him out in the batting cage. Then we'd see who was weak." He opened his locker, pulled out his glove, and said to Phil, "I'll meet you guys out on the diamond. I just have to shower the stupid chlorine off." 15 minutes later, Jerry was poised at home plate waiting for Phil to pitch to him. Phil reared back and threw a fastball. Jerry connected solidly and took off for first base. Within seconds, Jerry knew he shouldn't be running. His legs screamed in pain with every step. He limped his way off the field and sank down into the bench. He'd never felt so defeated in his life. And that's the end of the chapter. So now I want you to think about, visualize what's happened so far in the book. And I'm going to have you draw a picture of what you visualize in your head that has happened so far in the book. Okay? I got your crayons, so here's some crayons.
They open that way.